The shield around Chernobyl has been damaged, but this is not the apocalypse you are looking for. As with most nuclear-related news, it's being reported extremely irresponsibly. And this miniseries is interesting, but it does have a number of factual errors in it, so if you watch it, please do so with more than a pinch of salt. We all know that the Chernobyl nuclear power plant's Unit 4 was destroyed in the April 1986 accident, and in a matter of months, a shelter was constructed to encase the damaged unit. This allowed the other units at the plant to continue to operate. Then much later, a new safe confinement was built. This is the largest movable land-based structure ever built, and it was constructed to cover a much larger area, including the original shelter. So about the hole. The biggest concern is that rain can get into the hole and degrade the materials inside, but this is a very long-term concern and we have plenty of time to fix it. The International Atomic Energy Agency monitors nuclear safety and security. They reported this on social media, saying that the staff at the Chernobyl site said that radiation levels inside and outside remain normal and stable. Their team at the site heard an explosion coming from the new safe confinement shelter, and they were told that the damage had been caused by a drone. In their own words, fire safety personnel and vehicles responded within minutes. At this moment, there is no indication of a breach at the NSC's inner containment. Radiation levels inside and outside remain normal and stable. No casualties reported. So while it's important to know, it's really not that exciting. And if you're still worried about this, remember that the hole is only around 15 meters across in a structure that's larger than a football field. And while it's important to monitor the situation, the overall confinement is still effective and the hole can be repaired. To be honest, the biggest risk will probably be from people falling off the roof when they go to repair it, which happens with all construction of major infrastructure. Also, radiation levels in the Chernobyl exclusion zone have declined substantially over the past 4 decades. Large areas in the exclusion zone now register background doses comparable to natural radiation levels in many parts of the world, and thousands of people work there daily. A small number of residents have lived in parts of the zone for years without any measurable health impacts, and of course wildlife is thriving there. The exclusion zone is not the radioactive wasteland that people make it out to be, and the risk varies depending on where you are. Also, this is not a misspelling, it's how Ukrainians want us to spell their city. Always remember that when you see nuclear news, it's almost always clickbait, so follow better sources for accurate information if you want to know what's actually going on.